I was kind of surprised her ass staying around so long.
Who?
Glorilla.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
I
really
I
thought
like it.
I really thought her and Sexy were just gonna be like the trend
Yeah, I
pop
did
in, pop
not.
outs.
Yeah, like especially. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard FNF, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like I was definitely on my auntie shit. Like, oh my god, here we go with this ratchet ass shit. But that song grew the fuck on me. You know what I'm saying? And Glorilla, she really has good music. I'm not gonna lie. I have her album. That is a no skip album for me. It really, really is. I went through it. Talked about even the Kirk Franklin song that she has. It's like midway through. Like her album just flows really well together. And I will say that out of all the artists that have dropped recently, Glorilla is the only person that I went to and actually looked for their album.
Yeah.
I downloaded it off of Apple and I sat there and I listened to it. It was a no, for me personally, it was a no skip album. And she's grown on me. I will say that I think that she's a great artist, a beautiful young lady. I really do. I think that I will say I'm more of a fan of Glorilla than I am of Sexy Red. Not saying that there's anything wrong with Sexy Red or anything like that. I actually don't know as many Sexy Red songs as I do like Glorilla. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I mean,
Yeah,
but I
I can
mean,
see. I can see how Glorilla could be more of a all around artist, more than Sexy. I can see that. I definitely can see that. I just I ain't mad at it at all. Just she has surprised me with her longevity. Well, it ain't been that long, but still, that she's still
well, she was
top.
able, right. She's still hot and she's still popular, and she was able to because a lot of people did counter out. A lot of people did say, oh, okay, she wrote her 15 minutes, she did what she did, but it's over with. And she came back out with that album. She was like, hold up, I just got here. I'm not done yet. A lesser artist that could have took them out. They could have been like, oh yeah, I guess that's my little
Especially if
15
they pay
minutes.
attention to the comments.
Yeah,
Oh my
that could have
God.
took a lesser artist out. You know what I'm saying? But Chloe was like, wait a minute, I'm not done yet. That might be y'all 15 minutes, but here go another 30. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. She came back and she answered, the response with music, and it was fantastic.
Yeah, that's how you supposed to do it. Once you're an artist, nigga, let the music speak. Let the music talk. Cause it's a lot of music is subjective anyway, so it's gonna be a lot of people
For
who
sure.
you just don't ring their bell. But
Yeah.
it is what it is, cause she got down killing right now. I can't even hate on the bitch.
I mean, why would you want to?
I mean, I definitely don't want to hate on anyone. What I'm saying is that it's surprising.
Yeah.
It is surprising.
Oh, bless. Sorry, my bad, y'all. My bad.
Now with well, I'm gonna say with the beautiful young lady part, she's made up beautiful. Yes.
No, I meant spirit. Oh my God, you talking about looks? I'm talking about like who
Oh,
she is as an artist. Good Lord.
oh.
Also, beauty is subjective, so you can keep that your 2 cents. But beauty is definitely subjective. She again, hell, she even anyway. That's neither here nor there. Because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But I was speaking more as like an artist. I don't know her personally, so I can't say personally. But I'm saying like as she presents herself as an artist and what she presents herself to the world. I mean, like it's
Yeah, I do. I will agree with that. As far as like the artistry, she's more polished um artists that are out now, seeing how artist development is a dead field. They used to have it where artists had to go through the development stage,
yeah,
learn
that
what
was a
to
part of the
say,
PR
how to say
packaging.
it.
But
Yep.
artists are not they're not getting discovered as they used to back in the day, and things you don't need like PR and publicists to get on. Back in the day, you needed them to get on so that way you could be in the blogs, you could be in the tabloids, you could be in the news articles, you could be in the magazines and stuff like that. And that's what you had them for. You could use them to get the interviews on like Access Hollywood and Entertainment Tonight and stuff like that. Nowadays, you don't have to do that. I could upload whatever I want to, a video or whatever. I could go on a podcast to do an interview. I could go on X. I could go on any one of these social media sites and go on and do an interview or put my information out. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of what back in the day, we never used to hear from actual celebrities, you know what I'm saying? It was always somebody, a member of their PR team, somebody from inside their camp. Oh, so-and-so says X, Y, and Z. Oh, so-and-so is saying X, Y, Z. Or a member of so-and-so's team is saying X, Y, and Z. Now it's like, nah, this came from their Twitter handle. This they shit. And as soon as it comes from their Twitter handle, then what they want to say? Oh, I was hacked.
Yeah. I think that's a gift and a curse. It's a gift, I would say, because it's no more middleman in the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody knows how information can get passed. We all play that game in school, whisper in the ear, and then from what the teacher said, and then it go around the room, and then by the time it get back to her, it's completely different. So I definitely agree with that. However, like I do feel like it's a curse because we started knowing y'all. Mm-hmm. We got to get to know y'all, and a lot of y'all are just dumb.
A lot of y'all are ass human beings, you know what I'm saying? So,
oh yeah, hell yes. I'm talking about horrible. A lot of people I do not want to hear from.
Absolutely. There are some celebrities that I'm like, I wish I didn't know this about you. Yep. Like, I wish you could have kept this to yourself. I could have went the rest of my life without knowing this information about you, and that would have made me look at you a little bit differently, a little bit better, or whatever. But now, I don't even want to see the shit that you work in or whatever. I don't even want oh my god,
that shit be pissing a nigga off, boy. I ain't lying. But what is the first conversation topic we have down there?
The first one we have is Dochi.
No, that's for the show. It's
are we not doing the show?
The conversation.
Oh, are we? Oh! I didn't know we were doing the conversation first.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. So, oh my god. Okay. Don't do that.
It has nothing to do with anything that's work. That has nothing to do with me wanting to be around my son, like whatsoever. I care about my son. That's all I care about.
What happened? Hold on. Sorry. We're going to run this back because I wasn't. My bad. You can edit this out.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get to see him. I don't care to do girl content, whatever the fuck. That has nothing to do with anything that's work. That has nothing to do with me wanting to be around my son, like whatsoever. I care about my son. That's all I care about. Literally, that's all I care about. And when that's taken from me, she know that's the only way I get frustrated. That's the only way she can get under my skin because I don't care what she does. We haven't been together. This might be a curveball to a lot of people, but me and her has not been together for a long time. A long time before that post. We've been not really together. We probably was on and off for a little bit. That's it. But further than that, we has not been together. This is the only thing that can bother me is with my son. Yeah, know I don't even bring her name up when I get on live. I get on live, I call her the mother of my child. I call her this and that, nothing but be respectful. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not finna sit here and get bullied behind closed doors over my son, and I can't see him. Just not doing it, bro. But now I understand. Like I always said little shit on the internet, like, oh, I don't see how dads can't be in they son life and this and that. It be the mom, bro. It don't even be the dads for real. Like the dads want to be there.
See, I don't plan on having a baby mama.
What you mean? You don't never
I'm not gonna have no baby
nigga.
mama, bro. Whoever I have a kid with, she's with me for life. It ain't. I don't care what nobody.
The normal baby mama drama. Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
I just feel like this peels back another layer on we gotta stop idolizing or putting past normal things with people that are celebrities and that are in our face. Um, I think that the way Halle presented herself, we would never even think this would be anywhere in her repertoire, in her arsenal, to be quote unquote a bitter baby mama from what we are hearing. And I'm more inclined to believe DDG. Y'all know I don't even like DDG. All right. I've always said I just don't like how he is, but I do respect him as a father. I've always said I respected him as a father since Halo has been in the world. I do like how active he is with his son. Um, and I think that maybe postpartum has something to play into this whole thing. Um, I did see a what do you call it? A viral status going around saying that they think that postpartum needs to be a class, and I agree. I do agree. Now, if is that something a fact that is going on, we don't know. I'm just trying to shoot Halle some bail just off of the strength of who she has presented herself to be all this time. Again, I would not have thought this would be in her arsenal anywhere, but I do know that it is real. Um, this was shocking to me. I ain't even gonna lie, because if I am to go and believe what we have just been shown, it does give bitter baby mother. The first strike was Kai Stream when he brought Halo to Kai Stream. I, for one, didn't see anything wrong with that. However, she came out and said what she said. Nobody ran nothing by me. I didn't approve of this, that, and the third. And while we would look at it and be like, bro, he didn't have y'all child in danger. He wasn't doing anything dangerous around him. There was no smoking. There was no drinking. There was nothing that wasn't child safety like esque around. So to the general person, we did not understand where this was coming from. But we did lend bitterness to the situation. Uh, However, with that being said, I know through the courts of law and how the law looks at it, if you're not married, she has primary custody. Even if you go and put yourself on child support, get yourself legitimized, there's still an additional step for you to have say so over that child. So by the law, I can kind of see that, but again, that was the first time I'm seeing all of this. Then came out last week on his rants because he hasn't been able to see his child. And I'm looking at the comments, I'm looking at, theories on why, because as of right now, Hallie's not saying anything. And I think that that is professional, but when you have one parent coming out and saying things, it does lend to you're trying to let a narrative be painted. Now, a lot of comments were saying that, oh, it's because of the content that he's pushing now. He's leaning into, like, right now the whole Twitter space is being led by the freak content. A lot of Riz content. Men raising up women, We just seen Deshae get banned off Twitter because he's doing a lot of the freak-esque content. That's what's leading Twitter right now, and DDG is in the middle of that content with the women. That's why he brought up, I don't care about these girls and anything like that. A lot of, I'm going to go on the ledge and say a lot of it is for content. Now, is he just going to be a single man? No. So I do believe that, yeah, at times he will have his girls or woman, whichever one he chooses to go. But I don't think that should be held against him. And seeing his child, it's a lot of shit going around where these women feel like because the nigga is cussing them out, not having a good rapport with the mother, that lends some type of right to keep the child away from a father that actually wants to be there. I heavily disagree with that bullshit. I heavily disagree. I don't care which one of the baby mamas I get into it with. There will never be a time where I feel like they are going to then keep my child away from me. And it shouldn't be. That's dead ass wrong. I don't know why it's so much. Well, I do know why, because toxicity is leading the way. It is leading the charge into the content. If the content does not have a toxicity element to it, it is going to take longer for the content to be out there. And I feel like I think that this is the reasoning why we are getting viral statuses like, oh, if you cuss me out, you're not going to see your baby. What? Let me just ask, let me speak to a woman about this, because I know I can have a skewed view by not being a woman. How do you feel about, first of all, DDG and Halle, and then we can move on to the toxicity in it.
Okay. Uh, I guess from a viewer standpoint, when it comes to DDG, Halle, and Halo, um, I think that they're young. I will say that I believe that a lot of what DDG is doing is for views, and I say that because he was just posted up with Halo. That nigga was just posted up with Halo. What DDG is mad at is the fact that, you know, Halle is requesting for her to know what's going on or whatever. And this all comes about, like you said, you did bring up Kai, but it was you saying that nothing happened at that stream. Something did happen. That's why he had to take his baby out of there. He had to pick up his baby. Was like, what the fuck is going on? Because they were trying to prank him. And he was like, yo, we can't prank like that. We can't play like that. My son is here. I'm not saying that he didn't protect his son. I'm not saying that he wasn't there. Like, he definitely went into father mode once he was like, oh, y'all are trying to prank. Well, we can't do that, right? We can't do that. And it came, and then the reason I understand why Halle got mad, because they probably did talk, and they probably had an agreement. I can't assume anything, but from the outside looking in, and as a woman, I could, and being in relationships, having, you know, your child's father, whatever, I could definitely assume that he definitely does not act a certain way when Halle is around. And like, you know, he probably presents himself in a different way when Halle is around or whatever, or he will agree to certain things just to keep the peace, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, I won't do X, Y, and Z and da 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 da. And he waited until she was out of town for him to pull what he pulled. And that's why she came out and was just like, oh, so you're going to wait until I go out of town, knowing that I'm out of town, knowing that I can't be like, no, I don't want Halo a part of this and that, da 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 da. All this other. You knew I wasn't going to be able to do anything about that. That seems very manipulative. Like, you knew I wasn't going to be able to do anything about that. I mean, you feel how you feel, but you asked me my opinion.
I haven't said anything.
But I'm not. I'm just saying. It does seem very. It seems very convenient. It's very convenient that this happened, and you knew that I was going to be out of town. So from there going forward, yeah, I want to know what's going on or what you plan on doing when Halo is with you.
Okay.
I'm not done.
Okay.
So in that regards, he's more upset that he has to communicate what I guess his plans are with Halo when Halo is with him, because it's not that Halo is not with him. He himself was just posted up with Halo. So when you go around saying, "Oh, you're keeping my child from me,"
All right. One question I do have: does that go both ways?
yeah, it does.
I'm speaking on as far as letting. Would Hallie have to let DDG know what she is planning on doing with Halo?
Yeah, I would yes. I just said yes. It's a two-way street. It's called co-parenting. Y'all don't live together. You don't. You know what I'm saying? Your child is an infant. They can't talk. It's not like Halo has his own phone. It's not like he can communicate with either one of his parents. So it is just as much her responsibility to communicate with him, especially if, let's say, that she's working, and let's say that Halo does have to go with a nanny. Why does Halo have to go with the nanny versus going with his father? What is the disconnect there?
I get that. Now, do you think that is actually going on?
I don't think either one of them is communicating, and that's what the problem is. I just said that. I don't think that either one of them is communicating. I believe that she wants a certain level of communication when it comes to the level of transparency of what's going to happen when her son is not in her care. Does he have the right to ask the same thing? Yeah, he does. Is he? I don't know. I don't know if she's asking that either, because we are not in these people's homes. I don't know what they are communicating about. On the outside looking in, it clearly looks like they have not been in communication. She was really upset about that Kai stream because something happened that neither one of them was aware was going to happen. And as a first-time mom, yes, I am in protective mode. Yes, I know that you are a streamer. Yes, I know this is how you make your money. You do this. This is what you do. You do the pranks. You are in the houses. You do the parties and all this other stuff or whatever. This is what you do on a daily basis inside your home. Like I go out my home to go to work. But this is what you do. So yeah, I want to be a community. Where is Halo going to be at when all these shenanigans are going on?
Okay. Just how the prank came up and he had to go in protective mode, I can understand that. Just because, like, I'm just trying to reverse it. Like, I know that she is an actor. So, what if she's on set and we've heard about all of these predatory type people that are on set that have these jobs, whether it be the lighting guy, the camera guy, the whoever it may be. What if something out of her control, like what happened on stream that we can see, happens with her?
But that's not the case, because DDG himself said that when she's at work, Halo is with the nanny. And that's what he was mad about. He's with the nanny more than he's with me. Why is that?
Right. Now, with that being said, I don't think that is right. I don't think that while she's at work and she has DDG who wants to have his son, why is there a nanny in the middle? Now, I'm not ignorant to that. Like, they don't say stay in the same state or city. They might stay in the same state, but definitely not the same city, because I did hear him speaking on how when he wants to go get him, he has to drive, and it is a few hours to get to wherever she is. And then once he arrives, there's pushback on him getting his son. I don't like that. Again, I know it's me, but I don't think that is a good thing. Especially if you have somebody who has the means to get him back and forth safely. And you have the father that actually does not mind going the distance.
Well, then why is he complaining about it?
Obviously, like he said, there are things going on when these cameras are off that y'all are not privy to. Again, I did watch his first live, which is kind of lengthy, when he addressed this the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when he was bringing up, he drives and to go get him, but then he gets there and he's denied access to his son. I don't think that is a good thing. I don't like that, especially when you have a father that is willing to go through all of this just to make sure that the child has an equal balance of mother and father. Now, again, by me saying that, I still do have to keep in mind in the forefront of how the law works. I know how the law works. It's ugly, but it's a truth that when you don't marry the woman you procreate with, these are the things that happen. But it doesn't take away from a lot of this can come out of spite, out of you're not making me feel a certain kind of way. Hell, she might still be mad over the breakup and just not presenting it. Like, of course, she a professional.
Could be saying, "Oh, I'm doing X, Y, Z in the third," and not doing shit. How many times have we heard, "Oh yeah, I did this and I did that," and "Oh, I bought toys and stuff for my baby, but I don't know where to give them." Like, come on,
that's like.
Come on now. I mean, this definitely could go both ways. Like,
I
could
get
definitely
that.
be on here farming for fucking views, being like, "Oh, I can't see my son," even though I was just posted up with him. But I don't like how I can't see him when I want to. What if he was supposed to see him 2 weekends ago, and now he's all like, "Oh wait, well, I'm here now." Like, we don't know the circumstances of why he, why he was denied access.
Let's play that situation out. What if he was supposed to see him 2 weekends ago, didn't, and then just shows up like, "I'm here now"? Should he be denied?
Well, I have plans. Yes. I got plans. We have plans.
She didn't have plans in this story.
How do you know?
I'm going by, again, I watched his stream.
Okay.
I'm going by
he was like, she had a free and clear weekend. I came up there to get my son, and she said
no.
No,
I'm not saying that she had a free and clear weekend. There were no plans regarded with him. He was just there with a babysitter because she had a free and clear weekend. I mean, because she had things to do. I'm sorry. So Halo was just at the
nanny
house.
had no authority to.
She was there when he pulled up.
Oh,
like she was there. I guess she was getting ready, things like that, and she denied this man from getting his baby. Now, yes, we can go on to be like, "Oh, well, she paid the nanny." DDG is rich. He could have reimbursed her.
How he is rich?
What I'm saying is, these things that would normally play a part in normal people's lives, like, "Oh, I paid a nanny already," and the nigga is like, "Well, I ain't got nothing to do with that." Like, no, he can reimburse. Just like that, there's no financial problem here. So, minus the financial problem, what else could it be?
Overstepping of boundaries? You just do what you want to do when you want to do it because you want to do it?
I agree that that's not right. However, what does that have to do with the child? I don't see how
stability.
We could say, the stability was out the window when the relationship was over.
This is true.
So, like, that's kind of null. I just think that there is a lot of disadvantage and a lot of unfairness when it comes to men and spending time with their babies if the mother doesn't want to. It's more it's more power in her hands than it is the father's hands, which I'm strongly against. I just happen to get lucky 2 out of 3 with my child's mothers and the understanding and the communication that we can, like, if I wanted to go get my little girl right the fuck now, unless there was a pre-planned event and they're going out somewhere, 100% of the time I can get her. Same thing. Well, my son is with me, so yeah. But yes, and it comes from her understanding. Like, boy, we are both her parents. There's a shortage of men out here that actually are trying to be inside of their child's life and want to be inside of their child's life, that I would never hold that there would never be a situation that I would hold her from you. I don't care, man. You just got through arguing. And I just feel like that would be the sensible way to go about this. Now, again, I don't. That's why I'm trying to shoot Halle some bail, because I don't see her, from what I've been presented, being such a evil type of soul. But hell, I ain't think Beyonce was evil either. We know how that shit go.
Oh, goodness.
I just, to me, that it's just, it's a very sensitive subject for me, because again, I only got 2 out of 3. That third one is the bullshit that we look at every day. Oh, if me and you argue, don't expect to see your child. If you cuss me out, what makes you think I'm gonna let my baby come with you? What? What? I'm not finna cuss my baby out. I'm not finna put my child in danger. That has nothing to do with the child. I just don't like your stupid ass. And I'm not finna bend the knee and coddle to you just because you want to use our child as a chess piece now. I think that's very evil and very damaging. That's more dangerous to a child, I would think. I don't. Yes, that's just ugly to me. I don't see how that. There's nothing equal about that. There's nothing fair about that. Nor is it anything healthy or right about that. Even when it comes to you said it a bunch of times. How you and your child father may not be seeing eye to eye, but there would be never a circumstance that you would keep the child away from him. And I applaud you on that. Like, that is very adult and understanding, and not putting your child in a worse position due to how you and her father feels or whatever it may be. Like, that's not that doesn't play in the child and the daddy's relationship. So I don't see how any woman or any man for that matter. I mean, it's very few times we see that with the man. Like, the man has full custody, and now because the baby mama said something crazy, he's denying access. Like, I don't feel like that's cool either. It's not right. I just feel like it's very bullshit.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. Any parent that keeps their child away from the other parent when the other parent is not doing anything to abuse or harm or anything like that to the child itself, whether that be emotionally or physically or however, like, as long as the parent has always been a good parent, I don't see a reason to keep the child away from them.
Right.
No.
So moving past DDG and Hallie, how do you feel about? Well, I mean, you just
that's how I feel. I don't if there was no sort of like abuse or mistreatment or anything of that nature to the child, like whatever happens between you and your the co-parent, that is between you. I don't give a fuck if I was abused financially, emotionally, like, you know what I'm saying? Like my ex-husband did a doozy on me, you know what I'm saying? But not one time did I keep his daughter from him. Now, there were times that I did not physically see him for almost 2 years because even though I would not keep his daughter away from him, I refused to see. I would not. You couldn't get me within 50 miles of that man. You know what I'm saying? Get somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
Send somebody else. Send your mother, your father, your sister. Get somebody else to do it.
Correct.
And usually it was her, his dad or whatever. So we would meet halfway. He would come pick up his grandbaby because he was going to come pick up his grandbaby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't just about keeping him it wasn't just about him in and of itself. It never is. It's never about, it was never about my ex. It was like, she has a whole nother family and I don't want to keep her from that whole other family either. She has a grandmother and a grandfather. Like she was the first grandchild in her family. So, there was never a time that I wanted to take that away from them because it had nothing to do with them. I am the auntie on the brother side. You know what I'm saying? I'm the auntie on the daddy side. So like, I don't know my niece and nephews. Like I do not know them because I am the auntie and I also do live literally half a country away from them, but that's not the point.
Right.
So I never wanted to do that to them. So my daughter my daughter and my sons, they have a great relationship with their father's side of the family because I did not want them to just be relatives. I wanted them to be family. Like you, first of all, you can't run to my side for everything. We ain't got everything. That's why you have two sides. Yep. What we can't do, the other side can pick up the slack. You know what I'm saying? So, but just me. Those are just my feelings. And, you have to get past yourself because, again, even though, some terrible things happened to me during my marriage, they never happened to her. He was and still is he's a good father. He really loves his daughter. I can definitely say that. And then my son's father, they love. Look, that man loves his son. Yeah. That man loves the fuck out of his son. Okay. Yep. So I will say that, and obviously neither one of those relationships ended up working out, but all of my matter of fact, I was just making fun of my son because we were riding down the road and we was listening to Kendrick Lamar and who was listening to? First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. You know, the father that ever knew. Right. Okay, so we was listening to Cole. And we was listening to K-Dot before that, but we was listening to J. Cole. And that's when I started making fun of him. And I was like, you can't say that. I was like, not you being a black boy who knows his father. Not you being a black boy who has a good relationship with his father. Like, you can't say that. You can't say that you don't have both your parents in your life. I was like, my nigga, what's your sob story going to be? Like, nothing. I was like, because, like, my baby, he has dreams of going into the NFL. He has dreams of, playing football as a career, even, I'm like, what's your ESPN story gonna be? What's your sob story? He was like, I don't have one. I was like, what you gonna tell him? Man, this one time when I was flying to Chicago, I had to fly coach. Like, what you gonna tell them? What you gonna tell them? We went to the Caesar's Palace and they didn't have the presidential suite, so we had to stay in the such and such suite. Right. Like, what you gonna tell them? We went to the Grand Canyon and then we were riding down the Colorado River on some kayaks and I fell in the water and it was cold. Like, what are you going to tell them, my nigga? Like, what is your sob story?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all, and we need more of that. We really do need more of that, like literally, because it's unfortunately, I don't think it is a big of a plague as the media makes it seem. Because even the fathers that I know that are not in the best positions, they still want to have their time. They still want to be an influence in their kids' life. So I do believe that, the media does make the ones who are very not fit to be a father and on some bullshit and just horrible humans, they tend to push them
Well, just
more
like you
to the
say,
front.
that's what people grasp with. They want to see the drama. They want to see the drama. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to see function. I don't want to see functionality. I want to see some ratchet ass
That's
shit. I want to see somebody
crazy.
cheating on somebody else. I want to see an outside baby and the bitch stay.
That is, man, that's, oh my God. I do, I get it. I get it. But what I don't get is grown people's like being influenced by it and now making it a part of
Now
their
that's wild.
repertoire.
If
I
you are,
hate
or
that.
if you are in your 30s and you are really taking this for more than just more than just entertainment, but like actual like life. Like if you are in these beef with it, like you need to reevaluate yourself because you what?
You don't need to be watching TV. You don't need to be watching TV. You don't need to be on social media. You don't need, bro. I really do, boy. I mean, it's just a hope, but I know it won't. Some people need IQ and comprehension tests before being exposed to media or TV. Nigga, like, bruh, if you don't understand that this shit is just entertainment, and now you one of the bitches out here talking about, oh, if that nigga cuss me out,
Bruh.
he ain't finna be able to see his baby. Bitch,
I don't
give
think
him
a
up.
lot of these people know. I don't think they comprehend a lot of concepts and ideas. Like honestly, I don't because like you can cheat your way through fucking high school. You could cheat your way through college, but you
Yep.
don't know how to like apply the knowledge because you don't have it. Because you cheated your way through. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You don't understand how to formulate any kind of idea. You're just a sheep who just follows.
Yep.
And it's wild. That shit is
Yep.
wild. Like the and it's not even like a lack of common sense. Like these motherfuckers are not comprehending what
At
the
all.
fuck is going on.
At all. At all. Comprehension is key. Comprehension is key. As much as, and I say it all the time, as much as they push these hoes out here, they push these different type of bitches just fucking over niggas and have this whole city girl esque theme for the women now. Like, bruh, the niggas who sit up here and say, "Oh, all bitches ain't shit." I'm sorry, you don't comprehend well. You yourself are limiting yourself from experiencing what you quote unquote don't want to experience anymore. Like, again, I was one of those people. That's why I feel like I have every right to speak on a lot of these situations because I used to be in that toxic, low vibrating mind frame that understood, oh yeah, if you talk to her wrong, you might not be able to see your baby. Oh well. Like now that does not make I cannot make any sense out of that. Now in my life, I can't make any sense out of that at all. But again, it has to be people who want to change and want better and know in their head that everyone is not like this. You have some black women that don't even like hip hop, don't like rap. They would rather listen to classical music all day. But these are the women that we look at, oh, you're weird. How? How? Just because something that is popular amongst our quote unquote culture or that was born from our culture, this individual does not see any entertainment or any resonance within their life with it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Again, I pray for DDG. I hope that this is just a little postpartum and y'all do become healthy within the children. Within Halo, I'm talking about the children.
Right.
But he did speak on that if he wanted more children, he would want to have it with Halle.
Right,
He
'cause
said
he
he
don't
does
want
not
more
want
than-
multiple baby mothers.
Who would?
I get it. I get it. And that's very noble from my standpoint now. I look at that as being that's top tier. That's top tier to me. However, prayers up to you, brother. What's that next link we got up under there? See what else we have on the roster. Jesus Christ. Let's get it.
Where would you even take me
on
on
a
a first
first
date?
date?
Yes, because you look like you
I'll
don't
take
even
you to
know.
a 5-star restaurant.
What type of 5-star
Your
restaurant?
beautiful ass. You deserve
Thank
to go
you.
to a French restaurant with me.
But what type of French restaurant?
You ever heard of Jacques in the Box?
I hate it.
That's what,
What type of broke ass nigga is that?
I mean, I spent all the
What type of broke
GoFundMe.
ass nigga
I
is that?
spent
You
all the
can't even
GoFundMe
afford
money.
a 5-star restaurant for real. You said 5-star though.
They accept food
But you said
stamps.
5-star.
You
It is
cannot be 5-star.
You know
I
what?
promise you wouldn't get it
5-star.
nowhere.
Honestly, I'm not even here for you.
EBT.
But I really got a nigga though.
Yeah.
And he could really, I got a nigga. He can afford the 5-star restaurant that you claim. If you got a nigga, he can afford all that. Like,
Is that the boy?
What the hell, man? Y'all don't even need no security.
Ain't nobody worry about none of that.
You don't
Come
even
on,
need
come
no
on.
security. Like,
Let's just go.
How fake is
You
this?
ain't talking about nothing. You ain't talking about
who ain't? You
Come on,
ain't
no.
talking about-
You ain't talking about
What? What? Wait a minute.
Come on.
What? So these are the girls you be talking about. Them type of girls you used to go for.
Let's do a video. Yo. Yo.
We not worried about none of that.
Yo, let's do the video. Let's get back to the video. Let's get back to the video. What happened? I'm saying what happened? What happened?
Disrespect me. He called me.
Bruh, what?
Bro, stop recording. Stop recording.
All right.
What?
I just want to start out by saying, bruh, Aaron is becoming one of my favorite people. Aaron the plumber, Turtle Man. He is becoming.
I hate that you call that man that.
Oh, well, I'm just saying that for people who only know him from being compared to Turtle, you know.
Yeah.
But he's becoming one of my favorite people. I ain't gonna lie. At all. First of all, this broke shit, they need to stop it. All right. This man is a certified plumber. Still in business, let's just say that, because after the first time he appeared on the 20v1, they got him fired from the job that he was at.
Oh.
Yeah, they got him fired from the job he was at, but he was quickly picked up.
Okay,
Quickly picked up, because he's A1. I follow Aaron, so I see the jobs that he do. I see who contracts with this man. This man is far from broke. I'm just going to put that out there right the fuck now. He may play this shit on the little 20v1s. Duh, it's the internet. Cool. Let me play a character. In real life, this nigga is far away from broke. Just let that be known now. He's very, to me,
Yeah.
he's very transparent. And I fuck with the transparency. He gives you the backstory. He lets you know about both of his parents, how they weren't there. So he went straight to the streets. He's from LA. So, you know, he went straight to the gang life. Ended up getting him 5 years in prison. While he was in prison, he got exposed to some real life shit. And when he got out, he decided to become a certified plumber. And he's heavy on the certified because there's a lot of people that just learn the skill and then go about catching in and out jobs. No, he went, learned the skill, got his degree in the skill, certified in the skill, and has to recertify every so often. So he's very, very proud of that, and I understand why. So that's first off. Second off, bitches like this, dog, get on my fucking. Yes, why did you even come to the show?
Bruh.
If you got a nigga.
And then brought him with you too?
Bruh, and that nigga is lame.
Bruh.
I'm going to tell you that right off the dribble. That nigga right there, to be able to see your woman go up and give her qualities of why she would be the best pick for Aaron the plumber or whoever it would be at the point in time out of 19 other bitches that are there, and you sitting there, your lame, bro, come on, dog. This is what we call lame activity.
You telling me he can afford a 5-star? Look at his haircut. He can afford a 5-star restaurant?
He probably robs or scams or something of that nature. This nigga don't scream alpha at all.
That's
this is
not a 5-star restaurant outfit.
No, at all. And that bitch damn sure ain't got on no 5-star restaurant outfit. Like, the tights have holes all in them. These are
that's a fashion statement. That's a fashion statement. Okay. I will say that. But no, this is still not the statement of a 5-star. They would not let them in.
At all.
You would be against dress code. There is no way that, and I believe that looks like the top looks like it's crochet. I believe that's a crochet top. You have on fishnet stockings over some heels and a fuzzy.
Does that outfit look good to you?
No, it
doesn't. All right,
not
I was just for the same.
Not even in like the I'm going out whatever. Like it's no.
And again, we got to get away from all red women look, bro. Just because you red, bro, there is a lot of things. This bitch wouldn't even get past the conversation with me. I swear to God, this right here just looks like I'm looking for an opportunity. I'm up here trying to see what I can get out of a situation, and the details speak for itself. I swear to God, like. Ugh. But yes, to answer your question, these were the women that I was going after back in the day, which caused me so much headache, put me in horrible positions. Because again, it's they feel like the world revolves around them. And anyone who they give their time to should just be grateful and stop it. Unless you shaking ass, I don't give a fuck.
So let me ask you a question, because I've heard the story about you and your little cutie patootie. If like she would not have approached you, do you think that you would still be going after women like this?
Hell no, I was done. I was done with that type of woman anyway. Like my third baby mama was not even that type of woman. However, I was still in a toxic mind state, so it doesn't matter what color or what hue you may be.
I wasn't talking about like light skin or versus dark skin or anything like that. I was talking about like just I guess as like out. I don't know, how do I want to say
ratchet.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, no. If I wasn't with my baby now, I still would not be entertaining anything ratchet. The only thing they could possibly get from me if I was still like in limbo is dick. That's it. And Jack in the Box is more than what you worth, bitch.
Oh God.
Like literally. I can tell by your speech, I can tell by your actions. It's nothing about this woman that could have got anything over $200 up out of me. And that's just being real. I would not. Hell no. Ratchet? No.
She ratchet?
No.
Hey, don't do me, because I'm the ratchet hippie, so let's not.
Yes, but I like we've known you. Like we get to know you. Like you're nowhere near what that thing
You might
was.
see me on the streets, but nigga, you don't know me.
At all. At all. This bitch would not be able to speak any life into me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the woman I got now, like, when I'm going through hard times, she speaks that life into me. She doesn't try to control me. She doesn't try to make me do certain things. Now, she holds me accountable. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold up, nigga. You said you wanted to do A. I know you're in a rough time, but that doesn't mean you revert to D, to where you were. Like, no, we're not going to, like, you can do whatever you want. Just know that I won't be entertaining if you choose to go that way. You're not gonna have me
right.
in this shit. If we're supposed to be moving forward, let's move forward.
Demir, yes,
Like,
yes, mama.
That's the type.
Yes, mama.
That's the type I'm going for. That's the type I need in my life now. And that's the type that I want in my life now. Because my whole life is not a rewind. Nigga, I'm not going backwards for no one or nobody.
Yes.
Like, for real. And it's the same. It's the same on both sides. Like, I'm allowed to hold her accountable and she allowed to hold me accountable. So, like, yes, I need that type of mind frame, that type of spirit and energy around me. This right here would just be getting drugged. She would be getting mad as a motherfucker at me. I ain't finna pick up your texts. I ain't finna pick up phone calls. Nigga, I'm with another bitch. How about that?
Oh, my God.
How about that, bitch? Yeah. And then she, all niggas ain't shit. Yeah, the niggas that you choose, right. The niggas that are in that era, in that mind frame, yes. And that's what your energy begs for. Like, I just want to be in the number. No matter what come out your mouth.
Girl.
Literally, that's some bullshit. She would be the type talking about, if you cuss me out, you can't see your baby.
Okay.
That's the energy she got right now.
Facts. Okay.
Because that whole shit that made no... Nigga, you got a nigga. What are you on here for, Cloud?
But it's the fact that he was with her.
That's what I'm saying.
So you were sitting right there with her?
This nigga beta.
And then you had the nerve to try to run up on him as he's asking her questions about why you're here. And then you're going to... Bitch, bye.
I swear to God. And then get slapped. Like, that's my whole thing. I love it. Because, nigga, we know you're not even worth closed fist. You're a bitch. You're a bitch, homeboy. Yes. Open hand slap. Get the fuck on. Tighten up, nigga. Realize when you in the presence of a real one. Because right now, you just running up this little bitch ass and doing whatever she say. Because ain't no way. There's not enough clout in the world for me to sit behind a camera and watch my bitch go up and give the pros about her to try to convince another nigga. What in the hell is this? Like, what?
When she was doing it for the views. I don't
that's
think
what
she
I'm
would
saying.
ever.
Bro, if you're that thirsty for views, that gives me everything I need to know. Right there. Right now, we've been doing this upwards of 2 years, bro. And we're grinding for our spot. There's not going to be, oh, nigga, y'all niggas use fake views. Y'all niggas paid for shit. Y'all niggas did this and that. No. This is grinding from ground zero up until where we are now and continuing to go forward. It takes work. It takes work for anyone. And that's why I like the women who are doctors and lawyers and all of this who actually work to get to it. They make it known that, nigga, no, I didn't suck dick to get here, nigga. I didn't do what you would normally think a woman in this position, quote unquote, does to get here. No, I ain't sucking no dick. I ain't fucking everybody. No, nigga, this is long nights. I can't buy this type of weave right now. I can't get that set. I can't go on this vacation. And I'm not out here goddamn using the quote unquote privilege that I could use to get to where I want to be. No. There's a reason why Nicki will always make it known I don't have a ghostwriter. Because it's not that prevalent inside of this industry that a woman makes it to your heights and the success that you have without having the help of a ghostwriter. That's why I love Nicki. No, nigga, you're never gonna put that on me. I write my shit. And this is how it is presented. And it makes a lot of sense. When you go through and do the work, oh nigga, you will not goddamn parallel me to anybody that's taking the shortcuts. Got me fucked up. No. Hell no. Hey, I was looking at I forgot what I was looking at. It was something, but there was like Mr. Beast had put out like 500 videos before this nigga caught his first viral video. Like, niggas need to understand. They said Picasso did like 3,000 paintings before the main one took off. It's, bruh, like, they say that niggas be like they want success and don't understand that success comes at the end of a lot of no's, a lot of closed doors, a lot of situations that don't go right. That's not ideal. That's what success is on the other side of that. You got to fight through all of this shit. And that's why it seems like the people who are at the top or the people who are successful gatekeep or is not willing to give a hand up. Like, nigga, I give a hand up when I see you doing the work. But I ain't finna give a hand up just because you're a cool person. I don't know your work ethic. I don't know your fight. I don't know that if this door closed that you won't say, fuck the team, this ain't for me. And everything we didn't invested into you now is just a waste of time. No, we're not doing that. And then when you're successful, every second of your time then is worth something. So yeah, even up there, I would be highly pissed. Highly pissed. And that's why it's a lot of quote unquote gatekeeping or they keeping secrets to how to get to where they are. Nigga, it's no secret. Work. So what you didn't get that sponsor? Work. So what you still getting 30 something views? Work, nigga. Shit do not come overnight. And this whole social media era that we're in makes it seem that way. And they will take the anomalies, the one in every so often example and try to apply that to themselves. Like, yes, can you find a person who uploaded one, like this is their very first video and it then got 4 million views. Now they doing podcasts and getting sponsor deals and every so often. Yeah. But a majority of them fall off after the hype fall off. You're not made for this. This comes with resilience. That shit, nah, yeah. I can't. And that's why Aaron is one of my people, one of my favorite people, because yes, he preaches everything that I just said, bro. Everything. No, it wasn't easy getting my certificate, being certified for a plumber, but I did it. I knew what I wanted and I made sure that I got it. So I'm forever straight. I respect that. I can respect that. What else do we have under Jesus? Let's go.
She ran, forget tried, she ran without paying me.
And then what did you do?
I dragged her by her hood back into the salon until I can get paid, or, until the police come, or until, she let me take out the service. Because it's like she literally ran outside, like she was about to be gone. I feel like if I didn't do that, she would have been gone and I would have just never been paid.
But the 15-year-old's mother says Jayla also dragged her by her hair when she grabbed her hood and says that her daughter accidentally sent the money to the wrong Cash App and was trying to pay Jayla.
It's just absolutely absurd. It's viral. It's all over the country.
And how is she dealing emotionally with this?
Emotionally, not good. Not good at all.
The family has hired the Jackson and Associates law firm to represent the 15-year-old in a civil lawsuit.
The video is horrendous. It's a 15-year-old girl. We're talking about someone's child here, a child who is being dragged across a salon floor by her jacket for over something as simple as a mistake.
And Jayla Cunningham says that she had no clue that she was charged. We brought it to her attention tonight. She says she heard it for the first time and that she has received death threats as a result of the viral video, so she has moved her hair salon to another location. She has a first court appearance, a summons, on April 18th. As for the 15-year-old, well, her parents say she will undergo counseling.
Woo! Woo! All right. So this girl says she tried to run out on her after not paying for her services. However, they have a receipt that she did send a cash out. She just sent it to the wrong person. Now, if you don't know who you sending it to, 9 times out of 10, you're not finna get that money back at all. Sorry, it's gone. And so, with this being a thing, who do you feel? Well, I'ma just say this. You don't get to put hands and feet on someone, even in theft. They tear that nigga. We see this shit all of the time. If somebody is breaking in your house and when you see them, they turn to run away and you shoot and kill them, your ass will be going to jail. You will be going to jail because at that time they are not perceived to be a threat any longer. You're going to jail. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, yes, like theft, it doesn't make it right. It does not make it right at all. I'm not like holding a cape up for people who steal, because I feel like that's a characteristic that I would never be around you, or we could never be in the same energy anyway. However, how you choose to react to it, and this is why a lot of niggas don't need businesses right now. Because, nigga, if you feel like you finna drag a 15-year-old across a floor because she didn't quote-unquote pay you, and she didn't pay you, so it's not quote-unquote, she didn't pay you, and whether it was a mistake or it was intentional, you can't do that. Now you're faced with assault. Now you sitting up here being charged with assault. And this is, bruh, like, you would just make a good employee. You should not be handling any manager. Even when y'all niggas go to Ling Ling and them, and y'all try to run out, nigga, they just hold you there. They try to hold you there. At first, they don't try to fight you. Now, if you get to swinging on them and all that, yeah, they're going to defend themselves. But, nigga, they would just lock the door, put the goddamn cage down, and call the police on your ass. Y'all do this all the time. Try to get out of services when them folks done sat there and rubbed your damn hoofs until they look like something. Now you thinking it's a lick. I could tell these women, I gotta go to the car and get my purse. I gotta go here and get my no, you're not. The fuck? We just sit here till the police get here. And that's the way of being. How do you feel about this whole dragging of a 15-year-old due to non-payment?
I concur with you, and you should not put your hands on anyone, even in theft. Keep your hands and your feet to yourself. I definitely understand. I believe it was a miscommunication because from what I read, and I could be wrong, but I believe from what I read, the girl thought that her brother had paid for the services, like prepaid for it or whatever for her, and so that's why she got up. She, got up and was like, "Okay, I'm done." Like, no, my brother paid you. He told me he paid you, da da da, whatever, and so that's why she was getting up to leave. But I don't quote me on that. I could have just swore that's what I read on the Shade Room or whatever when I was reading the story.
Mm-hmm.
But in any case, yeah, the whole drag, and then she was like, "Oh well, yeah." Plus, I didn't know what her age was until after the fact. Okay, ma'am, you're going to jail for assault to a minor, but you should be going to jail for assault. Period.
Yep.
If anything, this is also why especially you look like you're no shade, no tea, but you look like you're just, like a little boutique stylist or whatever. You got a little room. You're a rent a room stylist, basically. So I'm sure you have like a deposit or something like but I guess maybe change your policies, get paid a deposit up front or half up front. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Make sure your cash app is correct, or what have you. But putting your hands on somebody, regardless of their age, I don't think is ever the answer. Because it could have gone bad in either way. You know what I'm saying? Because had that been my daughter,
Boy, look.
I would have beat the dog shit out of you, bro. We could have talked about it later, and I'd have threw that money at your face too. But I'd have beat the dog shit out of you for putting your hands on my daughter. Like, there would be no way. My 15-year-old, I'd be going to jail now. So now I need bail money. Now you got your little 200 stinky ass fucking dollars, and now I need bail money.
Yep.
Because I've gone to jail for attempted murder. Because someone's gonna have to get me up off of you the way that you drugged that little girl. And if I was to see that, and then on top of that, then you got to worry about retaliation because you're right. This is viral. I got brothers, which means that my daughter has uncles, bitch. You think that we just gonna let this shit just fly? Yeah, you better change your fucking salon. And you know what? I'm gonna come for that one too. And then you have to change it again and again and again and again. Wherever you at, you always gonna have to be like, oh my God, is that bitch coming back for me? Because how dare you put your fucking hands on my daughter? And see, that's the kind of stuff that you have to worry about when you put your hands on someone. You don't know who that little girl was or who her people are. We're certified. I'm crazy. I take medicine. I will claim PTSD in a motherfucking heartbeat.
Yep. And get off with 2 years for murder. Hell wrong with these bitches. This is what I keep saying, boy. Trust me, if that would have been my daughter, and y'all know how I feel about men putting their hands on women, I would have been in the category. Would have beat the motherfucking life out that hoe. You crazy as hell. Bitch, yes, you're crazy, and I'm finna treat your ass as such, and this is why everybody need to be diagnosed. Right the fuck here. Because, bitch, if you got something wrong with your mental, nigga, you shouldn't be doing hair anyway. You shouldn't be performing a job that serves the community. Hands on. Hell to the fuck now, bitch. You crazy as hell, man. I'm sorry. Bitch, by the time I be done with you, your ovaries would have been somewhere that they ain't want to be. Telling you couldn't have kids fucking around with me. I would have kicked the dog, bro. Look, please. I'm trying to tell you, bro, your ass gonna need more than a goddamn hairdo. You was gonna have to get a lip sewed back on. You was gonna have to get some implants in your mouth,
man.
Bruh, I'm trying to tell you, dog. I don't know what kind of animals y'all niggas is raising out here, but this is why right here you need male influence in your daughter's life. Because men are going to tell you, bruh, no, there's another way to go about this. If they're not physically attacking you, you do not put your hands on nobody else. I don't care what it is. I know that certain things piss you off. I know that certain things are not right. But unless that motherfucker is threatening you, don't put your hands on nobody. Because trust me, I ain't the only motherfucker that God done made crazy after he made me. So don't put me in a position to where now I'm on the other end. I'm on the receiving end of this shit. No. Niggas understand conflict. Niggas understand violence. And the best thing to do to prevent that is to use your words. But this is what happens when you drop out. Right here. Your ass don't know how to formulate a sentence. Your ass don't know how to speak. You don't know how to do anything other than, oh, if you try me, you gonna get these hands and feet. Well, bitch, bail out. Go bail out. Fuck wrong with you. Somebody gonna get tired of this shit after a while.
Child.
I'm trying to tell you. You only gonna be able to bail out so many motherfucking times. Your ass is finna be down the road or up meeting the maker playing with me and mines. Ain't no way in the fuck, dog. I don't, and it's a lot of females out there that actually feel like her. Oh, if you do that to me, then you gonna get the same thing.
I'm sorry,
oh,
you hurting that
what?
goddamn bad? Like, come on now, you're
Yes.
a hairstylist. You bitch, you can make that up in another do another head. You know what I'm saying? Like, count that as an L. Fucking block them.
That's
you know what I'm
another
saying?
thing. That's another
Like,
thing.
you block them. Make sure that you have their contact information. Never let them patron you again or whatever. You really are going to damage your entire reputation, your career, your probably non-license or whatever. Over what, $250?
Yep. And
Bruh, chalk it up as a fucking L.
I'm glad you said that. Take it as a loss, because that's something else that a lot of entrepreneurs know about. We know that along the way there are going to be losses. Nigga, I done took so many losses. It's crazy. If I was to goddamn go and put my hands on every single person that I feel like was the cause of my loss, I would not be here. Wouldn't even be talking to y'all. That's it. Over with. I'd be in a cage like animals, like I should be. If that still was the case. No. Y'all sitting up here taking this little loss. Bruh, every Christmas season, Walmart, Target, all these goddamn big companies take losses. Cause boosting is a thing. They got people out here that come to goddamn Walmart with the little gun to take the little thing off so it don't beat walking through. Like, y'all really got methods out here. Have the lighter and put it up underneath it and snatch it off with the... Bruh, y'all hell. Y'all are hell. But then when you want to go in business for yourself... Alright, bro. Y'all niggas are dumb. Y'all niggas are stupid. I swear to God. This, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I am telling you. A lot of y'all are so thirsty that y'all are goddamn accelerating y'all pace towards the grave. Accelerating your pace towards ain't being able to use all the limbs that God blessed you with. Swear to God, boy, everybody ain't going. Everybody is not going. Real shit. Sorry. Ain't finna happen. I don't understand this shit. I really don't. I don't like this shit, bro. This was low-hanging fruit. This is low-hanging fruit here. This is unintelligent. Can't goddamn comprehend right here. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Don't know the full scale of business. Business is not just long nights and grinding. You have to account the losses.
Yeah.
You have to. There are going to be people who intentionally try to not pay you for your service.
Or underpay you.
Underpay you for your service. And it bullshit
or right, try to bullshit you. Like, they'll book for one service and then be like, and then like want something else. Like, let's say you did want like some box braids or whatever, but you wanted them, you booked for like their bra strat length, but then you come and you're like, oh no, I wanted them down to my waist. I wanted them waist length. And so like, bitch, wait a minute now. That's not what you booked for. Mm-hmm. There's going to be times like that. And if you feel like every single time that shit happens, you got to put your hands on somebody, you really don't need to be in business.
It is, because then you understand why certain businesses are set up the way that they're set up. Oh, you got to put down a 75% deposit before you can book with such and such. Oh, who this motherfucker think they is? A motherfucker who fought through L's, who know what type of demographic they are servicing. When you're servicing niggas, you either got to get that payment right ahead of time or at least most of it. if you want to subsidize the L's that you're gonna take
Right.
fucking with niggas.
Now, don't get me wrong though, because some of these stylists or whatever, these new age stylists be doing the most. I will say that with all their fees and they rules and they don't want to do hair. They do not want to do hair, but that's neither here nor there. Just keep your hands to your fucking self, bro.
You better. I'm telling you, that's the only way you gonna guarantee your life. Swear to God. What's the next one we got?
This is the last one we have here.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Can't believe this shit. Niggas violating me, I'm violating niggas. Give me 150, I'm calling this nigga. Niggas think they was slick in a car, leave their phone unlocked. Yeah, I got your phone now. Somebody tell I got her phone. Yeah, I got your phone. Yeah, and I'm calling this nigga. And I'm calling him. Nah. I told myself I would never call a nigga phone about no girl, but today is the fucking day. Today is the day. I'm telling you, we are married, bro. Leave her alone, bro. Leave her alone, bro. If you was doing handling your business as a man, as a father, bro, coming. You love her, son, bro, because you act like you really ready to die, bro. This is my wife, bro. I'm actually the son. Yeah, listen. We've been talking every day for a whole 6-7 months. Feelings grown. I'm saying I got a text for her, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you really gonna sit here and tell me just this? Yo, bro, you're really telling me this just like this, bro? This is my wife, bro. This is my wife, bro. Bro, I'm not crying. I just don't know. Bro, this is my wife, bro. Bro, this is really my wife, bro. Bro, I'm not acting tough, bro, because, bro, I see it. Bro, I'm asking you a question as man to man, bro. Leave her alone, please, bro. Bro, please leave her alone, please. Bro, please leave her alone. Bro, please. Bro, what about me? I got a family, bro. Just leave Star alone, bro. Leave her alone, please. Bro, I don't know, bro. Please leave her alone, please. Please leave her alone. Bro, all right. Bro, I don't got time for the... Please, Kev, I don't got no problem. Please, look, bro. I will fucking kill you, bro. I'm gonna kill myself, nigga. I swear to God, if you fuck on again, I'm killing myself.
Jesus Christ. Boy. Nigga. Woo, bruh. This is one of the many reasons I stopped fucking with bitches who got somebody. Right the fuck here. I don't know what kind of energy is on that other side. First of all, you should know, bro, what is you doing calling me as a woman? What is you doing coming to me as a woman?
Bruh, what you mean this is why I stopped fucking with bitches that had somebody?
Yeah.
Why did you start fucking with bitches that had somebody?
Because I thought at a time it was player was cool. Now like killing is cool. But at one point in time, being player was cool. And then if your woman chose up,
so
that boosted a nigga ego.
You being the side nigga was player?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. At one point in time, yes, being the side guy was the best thing because you learned exactly how great women can lie. You learn ASAP that, boy, I done heard a bitch crying her soul out, talking about she is going to kill herself if her nigga didn't believe that she wasn't fucking around. And the nigga went for it. I have been in the middle, almost about to start fucking a bitch, and the nigga from jail called. And shh. You learn very quickly who can lie the best out here. And boy, the stories that come along with that. However, these bitches want a nigga, if a nigga don't shoot by me, I don't need him. Nigga, what? What? The nigga will shoot you. The nigga will shoot you. Definitely. But this is why we need fathers in especially sons' lives. Bro, look. that, bruh, there's no way in hell. I don't give a fuck. If me and my baby get married and there is turbulence or whatever, and I feel like there might be another party involved, I'm going to just remove myself. There will be no way on God green earth y'all will ever catch Rocket going through a woman's phone. Ever. We could put that on anything you want to put it on. There will never be a time in this lifetime that you will ever catch me going through a woman's phone. Because first of all, you're going to find something. Anybody that feel like you got to go through your partner's phone, you're going to find something. And it may not even be anything, or it may be in the past, or it may be something that they really just truly forgot to delete. Whatever it may be, you're going to find something. And then that lends to, why aren't you paying attention to the signs? Again, there are signs. There are signs. And if you want to be willfully ignorant to the signs, boy, you'll end up in a situation just like this. Ain't no way in the fuck I'm finna come to another man as a woman.
Goodbye.
That was the most beta shit I have. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. And then this nigga talk about, so I'ma kill you, then kill myself. There's niggas out here that will do that. We've seen it take place too many times. Matter of fact, there's a video. It looked like they was in New York or somewhere up north. But there was a nigga walking with his bitch. I don't know. And I think that he caught her cheating. And he walking down the sidewalk. He ends up shooting her, turns the gun right on himself, and don't checks himself. Viral right now. There are unhinged, undiagnosed men out here, which I feel like is way worse than having an unhinged, undiagnosed woman. I keep saying it. An emotional man is dangerous. Is dangerous. I'm not saying a nigga, y'all can't cry. Crying is healthy. I'm not saying that you shouldn't want to be vulnerable with your woman because, nigga, that's the balance of it all. But if you're so unhinged that you will kill yourself, you need help. Your ass should have been in therapy. Your ass should have been on medication. Your ass should have been somewhere else other than trying to entertain a bitch. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. Because, nigga, if you ain't right, trust, the bitch you got is slimier than you. If you know that you really are not right, it only be the lucky ones who get a real good girl and they on some bullshit. You attract what you are. Again, I didn't start getting the woman that I wanted until I changed where my environments was, how I conducted myself. All of this has to change. If not, you're gonna continue to attract the ones that lie, deceit, and trust me, they do it 100 times better than you ever will. So in order for me to eliminate that, you got to change you, the magnet. You have to change it. If y'all ain't change it, bro, ain't no way in hell you thinking you done caught you something worth keeping. I don't care what it look like, what the accolades are, whatever. Very few get caught up. And one person is righteous and all of this, and the other person is on some bullshit. Very few times that it actually lines up. This is crazy. This is crazy. And he sitting up there talking about, I said I would never go through. Nigga, sorry, brother. Sorry. And I guarantee you that it's something, again, if you have actually been on the right path or whatever, there's still something that you're not looking at in the bigger picture. It's something that you knew you were lacking in. It's something that you knew you were lacking in, and she was complaining about it. Something. I'm not saying this makes her right for cheating. I'm never gonna say it makes the other person right to cheat. But I will always stand by, nigga. That motherfucker ain't get there alone. The cheater did not get there alone. I'm just letting you know this now.
What happens when they do, though?
Again, I'm not naive to those instances where the person is just full of lust, no discipline, just, and hey, you just gotta know that that's the type of person that is. Like I can't, like there's things that come along with this. Yes, you might choose wrong sometimes.
Yeah.
And people can act. People can put on the representative that they want the world to see. And you will never know until you get put in real life situations. When real life situations come, that's when the real person comes out. So yes, there are times where you can fall for the representative or what they wanted you to see.
Yes.
But once you realize that, okay, this was all smoke and mirrors, back it up. Because even if you are moving right, you put too much faith inside of another human that you weren't able to pick up on some of the signs. There are some things, I'm telling you, there are always signs. Whether that be a motherfucker trying to act like they got it and always got an excuse when it's time to kind of prove that they got it, or go on something that like a trip or anything, and always an excuse, and you just like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, look, bruh, it don't always make sense. This shit is a act. This motherfucker is performing magic right now. Like, no. And again, I know that love can make a lot of people willfully ignorant. I'm not blind to that fact either. But that's just something that you're going to have to understand and take with a grain of salt. You might wanted this shit to work. You might wanted this to be your person so bad that you ignored all the signs. And this is what I'm saying when I say both sides have accountability to take. Not saying that you were doing wrong or anything like that, but nigga, nobody's perfect. You just wanted this so bad that you was just like, nope, that ain't even true. Nope, this ain't what it looked like. And you end up in a situation. You end up in a situation you do not want to be in. But especially as a man, Jesus Christ, bro. Jesus Christ. I know niggas out here that say, bro, I kill over my woman. Nah. I will protect my woman. I will protect my family. I damn sure will protect them. But if you think that I'm finna to kill over her for a choice that she's making with her pussy, boy, you got me fucked up. Sorry, that won't happen from this nigga. You just got her. I slipped. Hey, I wasn't putting as much as attention that she wanted or whatever it may be. I didn't do it. Cool. Bag up, get myself together, and I will try again. But I won't kill a nigga over that shit. I ain't finna get myself killed over that shit. Cause a lot of niggas feel like just because you the one enraged that you have the upper hand. This nigga might be goddamn training on shooting every week. Your motherfucking ass done ran into a marksman. You ain't even get a chance to get close to his motherfucking ass. He done popped your dumb ass. Cause you so full of love and anger and all of this. Man, dog, y'all niggas better tighten up. Telling you that. All right, I'm telling you that. And yes, this is one of the many reasons I bagged up. I just bagged up. First of all, because I didn't want karma to come around, and I'm taking a woman serious, and she does that to me. However, this is how life works sometimes. It's just how life works. So whatever you're putting out there intentionally will come back because you can't destroy energy. That's why I say a lot of things, people look for karma and all of this. Nigga, if this motherfucker was moving in the view of their right and their energy does not find any deceitfulness or anything like that, your ass gonna be watching until you or that motherfucker die, looking for karma, and it's never gonna come. So karma is the intentional energy that you put out there. I can't sit up here and say anything other than that. But nigga, that nigga about to crash out about what she chose to do. Alright. Have fun. Have fun the rest of your life with them niggas. And y'all got down getting called for child call and shower time together. And good bunk beds. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm sorry. Can't do that shit. No. I like to stretch out. I like to fart. I like to I done got so accustomed to my bed, my room, and how I like that nigga. Hell no, I ain't doing the rest of my life with no fucking niggas in there, man. Nigga, I like to take a long time in the shower. 5 minutes up the road. And you better use it wisely. Fuck wrong with you. And you better hope they got warm water. 90% on cold. Don't get used to no good showers no more, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. These niggas be crashed out. These niggas be crashed out. And I know the jails are filled 80% can lead back to a bitch. 80%. I won't be part of that percentage, I can tell you that. Shit. Who? No, sir. It's too many. It's too many. It is way too. Y'all outnumber us, first of all. That's one thing. And then, nigga, shit, relocate.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all so fucking scared to get out of your zip code.
Oh, my God.
Like, Jesus Christ. Go 2 hours up the goddamn street.
Dog. Even that, like, bruh, just go somewhere else.
I'm telling you. You just go. It's not even far. Go 2 hours. 2 hours anyway in our direction. We could either be in a whole different state, damn near in a whole different state, or for real in a whole different environment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Y'all do not have to stay in the city where you were born and raised. It's cute. You know, that's cute. I see the little Hallmark movies about it and shit. That's adorable. Yeah. Get the fuck out of Dodge, bro.
Yeah,
y'all got to go. See some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen snow? More than the one time it snows here, it don't stick, but for, 2 hours?
Hell no.
Have you ever seen an ocean? Have you ever seen a real river?
It's so much life.
Have you ever seen a coast? Have you ever been to the beach? And I'm not talking about that rocky ass shit.
Oh, I know that's right. Shit. These ain't even been to a city that got more than one big building.
Bruh, 3 hours away from us, there's fucking mountains.
Come on, man.
Look, come on.
Come on, man. All you gotta do is relocate. And then really, again, it starts with self.
Facts.
It starts with self. So
and then you can become a whole different person. They don't know who the fuck you are. You could have been a loser in your city. You could have been a fucking bum. You know what I'm saying? You could have really not had shit going on with yourself, not had shit going on with your life, and decide, you know what, I'm going to relocate. I'm going to reinvent myself this time. I'm going to do something different.
Exactly.
Nobody knows who the fuck you are. So you can be whoever like the fucking army, goddammit. Yep. You can literally be whoever you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? The person I am in this city, this is who I'm going to be. I'm going to get up at this time. Yep. I'm a run. I'm a jog. I didn't used to jog when I'm back home, but me over here, I jog and I do this and I do that. I read the New York Times and I go to a coffee shop once a week because I like seeing the bad bitches and the baristas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I get a dog or maybe I get a cat. Like, you know what I'm saying? I reinvent myself. Maybe I used to live in a small town. I used to always live in a house. Now I live in a fucking high rise.
Yep.
Like, do something different. Like, you don't have to be stuck in what the mundane is. You do not have to be a product of your environment.
Yes. That I agree with that 115%. I swear to God. That and I know this because nigga, I didn't even move. Only thing I had to do was change me. And my circumstances changed drastically. Drastically, bro. But see, I have never been a person to want to even appease the crowd anyway. So I guess you could say it was easier for me to, hone back into myself and actually make the necessary changes. But yes, nigga, if y'all are weaker to what your friends and the society thinks, then yes, moving is your best option. Getting away from what you've been surrounded with is your best option. And nigga, y'all, I don't want to hear, I ain't got no job over there. You ain't got no job here, nigga.
Nick.
The fuck?
Nick. Oh my God. Okay.
You ain't got no job here, nigga.
Okay.
The hell?
Or you might have a job, but you damn sure don't have no career. You ain't got shit going for you.
Ain't it, nigga? You
nigga,
paycheck away from being homeless.
Okay. I promise you, there's a call center in another city. I promise you.
Swear to God it is. Swear. Yes, nigga. Relocate. Get the fuck out because, nigga, it's going to end up like this. You're going to feel like everybody against you and, nigga, everybody ain't even seen your ass, nigga. People don't even know you goddamn exist. Hey, man, I don't know. This shit was some crazy ass shit. Nigga, hey, good luck with the bitch because it seemed like you going to take her back the way you acting.
Bruh.
People who do this, take them back. Take them back every time. And hey, y'all have fun with that. Well, this has been another episode of Ready to Be Accountable. And we will see y'all next week. Yeah. Move out of your city.
Yeah, y'all gotta get the fuck on for real. Bye.